Baseball is a simple but surprisingly complicated sport. At its core, baseball is all about a one-on-one matchup between a batter and a pitcher, with the batter trying to hit the ball and the pitcher trying to make sure he doesn't. Everything else builds from there. The following video would just be the basics of baseball to get you started, as there are many more complicated rules that we don't have time for today. The field. Baseball is unique in that it's played on a diamond. There are 4 bases: first, second, third, and home plate that, as you see, are on the corners of the diamond. Everything within the diamond is the infield, and everything past it is the outfield. There are 2 foul lines that extend from home plate, past the corner bases, and all the way to the outfield wall. The part of the field in between these lines is considered in play, and if a ball is hit there, it counts. If it's hit outside that, which is usually the stands, it doesn't count, and it actually counts as a strike against the batter. Innings. Baseball is also a bit confusing because it's an untimed sport. There is no game clock. Instead, games go 9 innings. An inning represents the amount of time it takes both teams to record 3 outs on the other team. An out is recorded in a few different ways. If the batter hits the ball in the air and the other team catches it, it's an out. Hits it on the ground and throws it to first base before the batter gets there, it's an out. If he goes off any of the bases and is tagged with the ball, or if he strikes out, which means he got 3 strikes through some combination of either watching pitches in the strike zone, this area here, or swinging at pitches thrown to him anywhere. An inning starts with the visiting team batting, and after 3 outs are recorded, the home team bats. After they get 3 outs, the inning is over. Do that 8 more times, and you have a full game. When a team takes the field on defense, here's how they line up. There's the catcher, the pitcher, the first baseman, the second baseman, who is between first and second base, the shortstop, who is between second and third base, the third baseman, and the outfielders, the left fielder, the center fielder, and the right fielder. So after all this, you're probably wondering, how does a team win a game? By scoring more runs than the other team, of course. A run is scored when the batter starts at home and makes his way to each of the 3 bases in order and then back home. To do that means the batter needs to get a hit. The simplest way to score is to get a home run, which means the batter hits the ball over the outfield fence. This results in the batter getting the jogger on the bases and score. If there are any runners already on base, they also get the score. There are 3 other types of hits: a single, where the batter stops at first, a double, where he stops at second, and a triple, where he stops at third. Triples are the hardest of the 4 to get. Chain a few of these together, and you'll start scoring runs. It's all situational, however. 2 singles won't usually score a run, but a double and a single will, and a triple and a single definitely will. The most runs you can score at once is 4, which is when you have a runner on each of the bases, and the batter hits a home run. That's called a grand slam. And of course, you have to do all of this before 3 of your batters get out in any inning. You also just can't send up people randomly. They're in a strict batting order that must be followed, and every player must have an at-bat before it goes back to the beginning. Now, if you've played 9 innings and the score is tied, you go to the 10th inning and play the rest of the game inning by inning. If either team is leading after any of the innings, the game is over. So now you know the basics of baseball, and it's time to get your bat, your glove, and your 17 closest friends and play some ball.